What's good, everybody? We are at the top of the hour. It's August 22nd. It's midnight. And I wanted to just check in with everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I see a lot of people are tuning in now. We got a lot of listeners from all over the world. Thank you for staying tuned. You know, V-Star Vanya is doing an amazing job on the Play Radio show. It's your boy, Flav Beats. And you know what we do. You know, we just come in live and direct and we give you what we got. And today, I just want to talk about a few things that just happened. And then I'm going to put some perspective into advertising, which is what I came here for today. But before I go any further, I want to talk about the amazing tracks that have been dropping recently. Have you been hearing Pharrell? Pharrell dropped some new music with A.G.E. and that's a fire entrepreneur video right there. Go check it out. I can't tell you much until you check it out yourself to know exactly what is being talked about. But yeah, it's dope. It's dope. And Twitter is also a funny place. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Everybody's enjoying themselves, having a great time. It's a blessed morning, you know. At the same time, I'm 90 days also in with the babe, and it's great. This is August 22nd. It's also crazy that this would have also been the day my parents would have been coming in, and also my brother would have been coming into the US for some vacation, but due to COVID that couldn't happen, and it's sad. But I was longing to see them. But at the same time, if you think about everything, it's like, oh wow. So I was not thinking about this earlier, but now that I come full circle, it's like God is good. So everything happens for a reason, and I'm just excited. So check out that track, check out Drake's new track, baby. Check out that track. Check out Burna Boy's new album. It's been smacking. I know I was supposed to do a drum cover this week, which I still will, and drop it probably tomorrow. Yeah, I might drop it tomorrow. I don't know, but we're gonna see. And I had to do some stuff, some errands. That's why I was able to not drop the drum cover. But I will drop the drum cover very soon, guys. And in case you have never heard anything about me on the drums, check out my Instagram, FLAEVBEATZ, and that's Flav Beats for y'all. It's your boy Flav Beats, and I'm here on the radio. Sometimes I'm like, damn, people are getting their own radio shows, artists are getting their own radio spots, and I'm just making it right from the dome. So I just thank God, and I'm able to connect with people. If you're listening to this, I don't know what year you're in or what year we are in when you're listening to this, but this is 2020, and August has been an amazing month. Can't even complain. God has been great. It started off like a rocky ship, and now it's like on a rocket ship, if that makes sense. But I just thank God, because there's some things that I think about. I'm like, damn, it could have been me. So I don't take anything for granted. I just keep on learning and growing. So speaking about learning and growing, what I want to talk to y'all about today, this morning, is marketing strategies. So I want to tell you guys a little bit more about what I came here to even speak on in the first place. That was just a little bit of some catch up, because I love catching up with y'all. Just telling you guys a little bit, and I might come up with a few things in between, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you guys some real facts, and that's what I love about this podcast. I can be free, I can do what I want. You can hear me, you can listen, you can tune in, you can connect, and we can relate. Speaking of relate, check my description in the bio, or just go to my Instagram and ask me any question on the DM, or click the link in my bio to get that information on how you can ask me a question. And what I want to talk about today is about marketing strategies, especially on paid advertising. So I'm actually running an ad right now, and I've been tweaking this ad for the past, God knows, 4 months now, and it still hasn't yielded the result I'm looking for because I know it's nesting. So what I'm doing is that I've been retargeting my market. I first started with like 7 states, and then I sized it to 5, and then I sized it to 3, and then I now took 2, and I took 1 from each continent, and then I now took 1 gender, and I kept the ages between a certain range, and then I was able to retarget that and test the market, and then I was able to get a value which was able to now get me a few leads, so advertising is very important, and at the same time you have to be in people's face constantly. So my thing is, if you want to be in any business, my thing to you is be advertising on a consistent basis. If it's $5 a day or $1 a day, that's $30 a month or $150 a month. Just try and be in people's faces as much as possible, because the more advertisements you build and create, the more you're creating a base for yourself. So run those advertisements, but also don't just be sleeping. Don't say, oh, I've run an ad for 30 hours and now I have it for 30 seconds and the ad is running. Okay, now the ad is running, so you need to stay like 2 times alert, because now you're literally putting yourself in front of people. So it includes a lot of technical and digital applications, so you can be able to get the right people you need for paid advertising. Back in the day, people used to use like television and print, which we still do, but radio is also a platform, which I'm doing now on a podcast. So there's so much you can think about and how you can do it, that you can do it properly. So how to do it is by setting goals, setting objectives, doing your market research. I just talked to people recently on my Instagram, and I told them to go to homefacts.com so they can get their SEO rankings up, because if you want to know where your audience is, you got to study them. You got to know where they are, know what they're doing, and then use Google Trends to know what is trending, what is not. And then if you want to know more about SEO, you got to check the link in the bio as well for the description, which is going to lead you to my online courses. I talk about business and branding pro tips. You can learn so much about SEO treatment and just understanding what social media does. I may not have 1 million followers, but I know how to get 1 million in sales. And in terms of faith, not because I've done it or because I've not done it, it's because when you have an idea and you have a skill and you have a knowledge about something, you can accomplish that goal when the time is right. I'm not in a hurry to be a millionaire, billionaire. That will happen in God's time. My plan, my focus, my determination and responsibility right now is to keep grinding, studying, learning, adjusting, adapting, learning. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So when you think about advertising, think about all the good stuff you can be on. I don't know if you've heard, but if you're a TikTok creator, you can get a really good fund. So you just gotta meet the required eligibility, qualifications, which is very possible if you stay consistent and you are a creator. So you can be able to go to TikTok and get that for yourself. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, man, there's LinkedIn. You got to get LinkedIn. If you have a business and you want to run a business, you got to be on LinkedIn, period. Because if you're not on LinkedIn, you're not doing anything. Pause. Because that's where businesses run. That's where people connect. That's where you're able to have worldwide connections. Even if you have 5 connections, don't think those 5 connections are useless. That one could lead to 10. And that 2 could lead to 15, and then the rest could probably lead to 150, and before you know it, you have 1,000. So just keep building your list. I've been doing LinkedIn for years. I wish I could know when I started my LinkedIn, because Facebook tells you, Instagram tells you, Twitter tells you, but I know LinkedIn tells you, but I don't know where to find it yet, but I will. So think about paid advertising. I digress. And understand what you can do. Give people a chance to survey you. Give people a chance to review you. Have that social proof out there so that people can be able to work with you. if you're doing advertisements, do advertisements that make sense, that, you know, touch people's hearts, that connect with them, tell stories. Be a storyteller as a brand. Don't just be a logo, don't just be a placard. You know, just be that person that can be relied upon and someone can relate to, so that you can be able to have that human, you know, connection. That way, print media, advertising, and television is just going to be your thing. You're going to be on magazines. Try out and have blog features. The more blog features you have, the higher your ranking on SEO, the bigger your chances of getting seen. And those are things that, you know, people don't tell you. So you got to think about that and grow. So I'm going to talk about another 7 types of marketing. And there's another one called cause marketing. There's relationship marketing. There's undercover marketing. There's word of mouth. There's internet marketing. There's transactional marketing. And there's diversity marketing. I'm going to talk about all this marketing in each episode. So this is just a little tip of the iceberg. I don't be doing, you know, this on a Saturday. So me doing this right now is more like telling myself, hey, you can a little bit switch up the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always do it during the weekdays, but I feel like because I've been having this momentum, it's time to grow. So speaking of it's time to grow, it's time to go, because my baby just called me and podcast is over. Bye, guys.